Assalamualaikum and a very good evening to all of you. First of all, thank you to all of you for coming to our meeting today. Since this will be our second meeting of Project Alpha. So before we start, we will go through our last minute meeting. So I invite our security, which is Mr. Wan Muhammad Fitri, to read that minute meeting.
Thank you to the Mrs. Umirah Mazlan, our chairman. Okay, the meeting was called to order at 9 a.m. by the chairman, Mr. Fikri Firman. He thanked everyone for making the time on such short notice. The chairman briefed the committee on the latest investment to be made by Surya Holdings Sdn Bhd, which was Project Alpha. Project Alpha is aimed at meeting the educational and entertainment needs of Gen Z and Gen Alpha. The committee was informed that the approximate cost for the project was Rm 150 million.
Sorry for interrupt. The chairman was not Mr. Fikri Firman, but that was Mr. Shafiq Imran Nazir.
Sorry, may I interrupt? The education and entertainment need of Gen Z and Gen Alpha, but you forget to Gen Y, Gen Y also.
Sorry for my interrupt. I want to correct what you said just now. You have been mentioned empty warehouse in Pasir Gudang only, but the true word of the venue name is empty old warehouse in Pasir Gudang.
Okay, next is report on three potential sites for Project Alpha. Mrs. Fatin report on three potential sites for Project Alpha. The first site with the potential to be developed on the turn into Project Alpha was a forest reserve named Bukit Belachang in Ampang, Selangor. It is located about 15 km from Kuala Terengganu and accessible by car. It is currently closed to the public for a total refurbishment. The second site was an empty warehouse in Pasir Gudang, Johor. The empty warehouse is about 5,600 meters square. It is only 18 kilometers from Singapore, 32 kilometers from Johor Bahru and 41 kilometers from Skudai, Johor. The warehouse was used to store heavy farming machinery in the past.
Sorry for interrupt you. Our budget for Project Alpha is not 150 million but 250 million.
Okay. Sorry for my interrupt. I want to correct what you said just now. You had been mentioned empty warehouse in Pasir Gudang only, right? But the true word of the venue name is empty old warehouse in Pasir Gudang.
The third site was green hilly land in Bukit Ko, Terengganu. Bukit Ko is combination of hill and flat green land with adventurous, curious and turns. It is located in Maran and about 200 km from Kuala Terengganu. All three sites are undeveloped yet possess unique attractive features that could attract crowd. Mrs. Julie Lee suggests that the committee be given 2 days to visit each site in order to experience the ambience of the place firsthand. Next is suggestion for project. The committee was informed the Surya Holding is aiming for an educational cum business venture for which the proposed site could be in place where global technology meets nature in dynamic symbiosis.
Sorry for interrupt you. What you mentioned before is Surya, which is double O. Our company name is Surya, which is Suria, Surya.
Mr. Benjamin proposed that the committee be given 2 months to research the three sites and their potential so that a viable business cum education project could be put forth. This suggestion was seconded by Mr. Al-Fatih Al-Hakim, but the time frame agreed by all members was reduced to 4 weeks. Mr. Ramanathan suggested that each committee member bring a proposal of this project with approximate cost and relevant supporting document for the next meeting. The committee agreed that an environment impact assessment for each project be obtained present in the next meeting. Next is the other business. Mr. Fikri Firman suggests that another staff member be put in his place as her has been assigned to head the Lang Tengah project.
Thank you to our secretary, Mr. Wan Fitri, for the briefing session. Then we go to our second meeting, which is Project Alpha. As we know, Surya Holding are planning to do a feasible project, which is Project Alpha, that related to educational and entertainment needs of Gen Y, Gen Z, and Gen Alpha populations. So we need to discuss and choose the best site and project for this Project Alpha. Based on the last minute meeting before, we have 3 potential sites for Project Alpha that reported by Ms. Fatin for last minute meeting, which is Bukit Belacan, Pasir Gudang, and Bukit Kor. So we must choose which one of the 3 sites are suitable for Project Alpha. So without wasting our time, I invite our first committee member, which is Ms. Rosla Hazima. What do you think about the first site, which is Bukit Belacan Forest Reserve at Selangor?
Okay, thank you for the chime. Before I talk about my opinion Bukit Belacan, let me talk first little bit about Bukit Belacan. Bukit Belacan more suitable place for education and entertainment sector. So this place is suitable for Gen Y, Gen Z, and Gen Alpha population. I have a few opinion about Bukit Belacan in Ampang, Selangor. This is my suggestion for Project Alpha. First, as we know that Bukit Belacan near with Kuala Lumpur. It is located about 50 km from Kuala Lumpur. So the people can come easily this place. We know that the city in Kuala Lumpur very busy. The people busy with their work. So this place suitable for their release stress and enjoy the beautiful view. Because this place have a waterfall, animal like bird, so they not need to go far for their place to find tranquility. So, based on I said before, the Bukit Belacan Forest Reserve is potential to give profit to Project Alpha because the Bukit Belacan have to beautiful synergy can be attack the people come this place. The concept I choose is business tourism. While we travel, we can do the business. So we can provide the big hall at the place. With the existence of the bulk, we can do more activity like seminar, workshop, motivation, and also talk. So we can use the hall to do anything activity. For example, we do motivate for students to bring awareness to learning. This place more suitable and effective to give motivate because this place have the air of fresh and comfortable, so the student can accept what we give to them, so we can gain more profit with the project. Okay, furthermore, we can build indoor activity at this place. We can do activity like firefall, jungle trekking, and other. So this activity can attract Gen Y, Gen Z, and Gen Alpha. As we know, now generation love with outdoor activity and extreme activity. They can enjoy and excited with the great activity. This activity more to entertainment sector. So the price the activity we can provide affordable price. Okay. Um, So I strongly believe that this place can provide education and entertainment sector. Before I forget the budget this place is about 20 million including contribution building resort, restaurant, outdoor activity and hall. Okay, thank you about my opinion Pasir Bukit Belacan.
Oh, I see. So we can consider the site that Miss Rosla Hazima suggested before, but we must to listen to the others' opinions first. So we continue to Miss Alia. Miss Alia, what do you think about the second site, which is 2 hectares of hilly landscape at Bukit Ko Terengganu?
Okay, thank you, Chairman. Okay, firstly, 2 hectares of hilly landscape at Bukit Ko, Terengganu. Firstly, as you can see at Bukit Ko, it is full with green scenery, so we cannot make any program that can destroy environmental. In my opinion, program that is really suitable to do here that can give benefits also to others in terms of educational and entertainment sectors is research. Why I said research also can be part of entertainment is when researchers get the result they want, it is a satisfaction to them. Also, green scenery makes us forget the haze, traffic jam, and stress. Okay, back to research program. As we know, University Malaysia Terengganu (UMT) has made Bukit Ko as their place of research. So, here we have 2 hectares of hilly landscape that can be used to students who doing final year project FYP, especially for agricultural science students. They can plant the trees studied on the hillside without harming the environment. Secondly, nature-based research garden. Okay, for nature-based research garden, the goal is to educate and conserve nature with an understanding of the functions and values of the forest ecosystem and the ability to address the science and art of planning and management of nature parks. Once the nature research park is successful, it can also be opened to public for the entertainment purpose that are suitable for all generation, especially the Gen Y, Gen Z and Gen Alpha population. This park can open to the public by limiting operating hours from 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. to provide space for tree watering work and to keep the tree in good condition. And thirdly, Bukit Core is expected to attract the industry to conduct research there. So, this is our opportunity if we make our project at Bukit Core to collaborate with others industries in the field of research. This will help our company thrive in the education and entertainment sector in collaboration with others industry. Okay, for the budget roughly is 1 okay, sorry. For the budget is roughly is 150 million ringgit for hostel, road and other accommodation for students and other researchers. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Yes, I quite agree with Miss Alia opinions about site of Bukit Ko at Terengganu because it's such a great site for education and entertainment sector for Gen Y, Gen Z and Gen Alpha populations, because Bukit Core have special site which is it can do a research program, and it have a green scenery. But before we conclude, we proceed to another site, which is empty old warehouse Pasir Gudang at Johor. So Miss Hidayah, what do you think about this site, and what the potentials of this site for educational and entertainment purpose?
Okay, thank you for Miss Umira. Before I start the point of my suggestion for empty all warehouse Pasir Gudang Johor, I want to tell all of you a little bit about the status empty all warehouse. Actually, the warehouse is the place of machinery factory, but it's closed, and owner want to sell that building. So I have seen the warehouse site is too wide. So I suggest the venue is suitable with the wide to build one of sports center for the populations of Gen Y, Gen Z and Gen Alpha. I think it's so suitable if we build court of badminton or futsal for educational and entertainment sector. We also can provide a sport equipment store over there. For example, we can offer who's interested to open the sport equipment store by renting them. By the way, we're still using that warehouse. I mean, we don't need to destroy the building because we can avoid the waste of cost. We just improve the facilities of the project. Okay, I want to touch about the budget that we have planned. I just suggest for all the budget of this project is Rm 10 million only. By the budget, we can use it to pay the trainers or costs for player training. Before that, we need to choose the quality of trainers or course or caused by their experience and qualification. To offer the job for trainers or coach, we can make advertisement job offers on social media or make a banners. It's so important for players to get the good of their trainers. Player need to pay their fee of training as company. Profit at company can pay a waste from player fees. For example, player need to pay their fees for on moon and set the price of fee is 50 ringgit until 100 ringgit. But we can discuss it for the later. If the company have a lot of gain or profit, we can have a competition of games for player and provide the gift for the winners. In the benefit of this project is we can get encouraging them to active in the sports, especially for teenagers and youth, instead of wasting time. It also can make help environmental for their health. So my suggestion is so suitable with entertainment, with education and entertainment sector. Thank you.
Wow, Miss Hidayah, that's a great idea, I think, because you suggest that empty old warehouse are suitable for being a sports center, which is we can proceed the project specials for sport, which is are very good to Gen Y, Gen Z and Gen Alpha to build our healthy lifestyle. So I want to ask our secretary, which is Wan Muhammad Fitri, What do you think about these three sites? And give me two the best site from these three sites.
The three side give us benefit, provide us some benefit, but I agree with project in Bukit Ko and empty warehouse, because Bukit Ko, Gen Y, Gen Z, and especially Gen Y can do some research. Like she said before, UMT do some research in Bukit Ko, and the budget is quite expensive. Is 115 million, and empty warehouse in Pasir Gudang, Johor, um, it's okay for the budget, and it's just only 10 million to build the sports center for the education and entertainment.
Okay, we go through randomly. After we listen to all of sides, which two sides are best that we can choose before we conclude to final decisions. So, Miss Rosla Hazima, you can give your opinion first, then move to Miss Alia and Miss Hidayah.
Okay, my opinion between Pasir Gudang and Bukit Ko, I choose Pasir Gudang because this place have a empty old world house, so we unnecessary to building the new well house at the place. So we just provide the requirements such as facility at the place, and the budget we can save to the other activity, like Miss Hidayah said, for provide to good trainer, because Miss Hidayah said is about when half for the focus to the sport. So I agree to site Project Alpha at the Pasir Gudang.
Yes, I'm agree with our secretary, Mr. Wan and Miss Rosla Hazima. Um, I think Bukit Belacan was not good be a being a site for Project Alpha, because I think Bukit Belacan's forest reserve are too dangerous to our Gen Y, Gen Z, and Gen Alpha populations, because uh, as we can see, Bukit Belacan have a river that have more stones, and it must be dangerous for them. And I think uh, it I think the best two site that I choose is empty old warehouse and Bukit Core. So what do you think, Miss Alia and Miss Hidayah?
Okay, based on three sites that we have, I also choose the empty old warehouse, which is it have the building there. So like Miss Hidayah said, uh, we um, we just need a renovation for the empty old warehouse, which is we don't need to build another building that can save our budget. That Miss Hidayah said it only costs 10 million ringgit. And for Bukit Belacan Forest and Bukit Ko, I also agreed to our chairman. It is quite dangerous for our Gen Y, Gen Z, Gen Alpha populations, which is Bukit Belacan. We have to go too deep into the forest to see the waterfall, and it's quite dangerous with the big stone there, and it may cause dangerous and slippery, and can give our our population harms. And our and this another side is Bukit Core. Is it quite expensive because it is only green scenery that have there, and you must build another accommodation that needs there. Okay, so I choose empty old warehouse Pasir Gudang Johor.
Yes, I think Miss Alia have a great opinions too. I also agree that Bukit Core are not suitable to being sites for Project Alpha because it it must it must use a quite huge budget because as we can see that hilly landscape at Bukit Core doesn't have more building to being educational and entertainment purpose for Gen Y, Gen Z and Gen Alpha to doing any program. So we have a high budget to build another accommodations for them compared to empty old warehouse at Pasir Gudang because it already have a empty old warehouse which is we just we just can doing our program with having any equipment, so we don't need to build a building, so it doesn't have having a high budget. So what do you think, Miss Hidayah?
Okay, thank you for asking. My opinion for the site is Bukit Ko because it's suitable for education sector for research, especially is near at University Malaysia Terengganu, and University Malaysia Terengganu have a course of agriculture and agri-technology for research the nature. So the student can make a research over there and share the new knowledge for the future. And Alia said she suggests to open for the public of research over there. I think it's a so good idea. So in conclude, I choose the Bukit Core. So thank you.
Okay, so after we discuss for Project Alpha site, I can conclude that majority of us are agree to choose the empty old warehouse Pasir Gudang at Johor are the best sites and have a great program to do at there. Since everybody said that empty old warehouse Pasir Gudang have already building and doesn't have high budget to doing the project in terms of educational and entertainment purpose. So I think that Empty old warehouses are the best sites for being a project alpha. Do you guys agree with my final decisions?
I agree.
I agree with your final decision.
Yes, I agree for your final decision, Miss Umira. We can proceed your decision?
I agree with the final decision from our chairman that the empty warehouse can give uh, main benefit to our generation Y, generation Z, and generation Alpha.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that all of you are agree with me, which is empty old warehouse are being our best sites and feasible project for Project Alpha. So that's all. Thank you to all of you for attend to our meeting today. Have a nice day.